Alright, hello, welcome to some more Manchester United career mode. We're getting towards the end of the season now, the end of season 2. We're putting the grind in, and we've still got a bit of difficulty to overcome before the end of the season, but hopefully after the difficulty, I believe we've got our final 4 Premier League games are quite easy teams, so we're just going to rely on them. I believe we've got Chelsea, Arsenal, and then we've got 4 teams that we should be beating. The key word is should. Or whether we do is a different matter already. But we are here. We're here to do it all over again. Title update. Anything for career mode? No. There won't be at this point. Not at the end of August. We're almost in September. I doubt there'll be anything. Continue career though. That's what we will do. Phone, do you just want to play ball, please? Thank you. Right. Loading in. And we're getting going. I believe it is Chelsea today, off of memory, and it is exactly that fixture. So this is how the Premier League table is looking. Some teams have played 33, some teams have played 32. But this is how we're looking as the leaderboard stands once it loads in. It's taking a little while, but it will get there. Oh, never mind, I didn't press A on it. I thought I pressed A on it. I'm confused there. I was wondering why it took so long to load. But here we are with the Premier League table. We managed to get a result against Liverpool. Unfortunately, the result was only a point, and we were lucky to even get that. But the point is what matters more than having no points, because it keeps us top of the table by a single point. Everything's about a point here. City are in third, Arsenal are in fourth, Chelsea are in fifth. If we beat Chelsea today, we will guarantee top 4, which is a good move as well. But we'll also remain top of the table. So this is ours to lose now, quite frankly, is my point. Liverpool today have Brentford, so they'll have a win there. So we absolutely have to beat Chelsea. But looking down at the relegations at the moment, Fulham, Brentford and Forest. Forest looks certain to go down, but they're not going to go down the record low points season like Derby did. But last time we played Chelsea was a while back, I believe. When was it? Where is it? Oh, it was in September. We bashed them 6-0. I still, to this day, don't know how we managed to beat them 6-0 after all the other results around us. As you can see there's a lot of goals involved. And then we beat Chelsea 6-0. I don't understand this game sometimes, but Chelsea will be looking for some revenge. We'll be looking to try and keep our lead at the top of the table. There's a lot on the line here. Let's get to the press match.
Guys, we're ready to
match
start
press
taking some
conference.
questions now.
Real 6-pointer at top against Chelsea. How have your preparations been going? I mean, they've not been bad. Could have been better against Liverpool, but at the same time, at our best, we'll beat anybody. We just need to put playing our best. We'll play the game, not the occasion. I know it's important, but we need to focus. It doesn't look like our boys have fallen away at all because we're top of the table, quite frankly, but still in the fight.
That's all the time we got today. Thank you.
Alright, let's see what we've got then through these tough 3 weeks. When is the next game after this? I think it's 3 days against Liverpool, isn't it? 4 days against Liverpool. So we will play the semi-finals of Liverpool tomorrow. We need to keep an eye on the squad for that because fitness is going to be a real problem. Hence why we've got the depth. I'm glad we've got the depth now, to be honest. Take a look at the news before we go into the game, though, and pick the squadron. Super sub Ronaldo saves the day. Manchester United look to be heading for defeat in the tightest contest. Substitute Ronaldo had the final say, though, and his goal was enough to salve a deserved draw for his team. This week's top 11, we don't have anyone in there. A few Liverpool players, Curtis Jones and Mohamed Salah and Diogo Jota. No Sadio Mane, interestingly. Chelsea look to avoid another defeat against Manchester United. We did absolutely destroy them. I'm hoping for something similar, but I'm not going to hold out for a 6-0. I just want 3 points. So it bewilders me how at that point, when we were struggling with goalkeepers and defenders and all that, we still beat Chelsea 6-0. But Manchester United play host to Chelsea in a massive fixture which looks set to have a real impact at the top of the table. League leaders will be tested by one of the few teams in the league with enough quality to offer them a genuine challenge. A win for Manchester United will represent another major huge stride on their march towards a title. If Chelsea can pull off an upset though, it will give them a renewed hope of mounting a challenge themselves. But the big news today, and I don't know if it actually says it, but I will tell you, it will be a read these in a bit. It'll be a win today would be Champions League qualification. So it won't be too bad, or would it? Am I messing up my maths? I am messing up my maths. I thought Chelsea were in fourth for some reason. It'd be European, be top 5 at the very least. It'd be Europa League at the very least. But we are going to be getting Champions League. I don't think we'll mess it up that much that will fuck that up. So taking a look at the squad today, then we are going to have one striker today. I think it won't even be Aussie man. It won't be Aussie man. He has not been on form today or recently. So we will give a start top to Cristiano Ronaldo to kick off proceedings. Or do we give it to? Do you know what? We'll give it to Nunez. We'll give it to Nunez. Fuck it. De Gea's fine. Shaw's fine. I haven't game in a few days. Guardiola and Meccano. Swap Meccano for Maguire. And then we'll have Mazraoui. Fine. We'll have Hakimi obviously on the bench. On the off chance we need him. Donny will come in alongside Bellingham today. And we'll have Bruno off the bench if necessary. I think. Or do we start Bruno? I think we'll have him off the bench if necessary. Rashford will start on the right today. And Sancho, of course, on the left as per usual. But the main point is Alexander. I'll put him on the bench. I don't think we need this. No, just in case, I'll keep him on there. But I don't think we need Hakimi on the bench. I think Mazraoui will handle himself. We'll do this. Or do we not need two strikers? No, I guess we need 2 strikers just in case. In case of emergency. So I think that's how we're going to run it this game. Of course, first of all, yep, McTominay is already the captain. Sweet, we'll go with that then. We're switching it a little bit, but not too much, because we do need a strong enough team to defeat Chelsea, but we also have the FA Cup semi-final against Liverpool in 4 days. So we've got De Gea in goal, Shaw and Mazraoui as the fullbacks, Guardiola and Maguire as the centre-backs, McTominay CDM, Rashford right mid, Sancho left mid, Bellingham centre mid alongside Van de Beek. Bellingham's just a bit further forward, and then Darwin Nunez up top for ourselves. So we've rotated it a little bit, but not too much. As for Chelsea, they've got Mendy in goal, Chilwell and James as the fullbacks, Sarr, Rudiger and Chalobah as the centre-backs, Kroos and Kante as the centre midfielders, Havertz as the cam, and for some reason they play Mason Mount as striker alongside Lukaku. I'm not going to question it because it'll probably end up working for him. Mount will probably get like a hat-trick or something. But that is how they're running it, 5-2-1-2 for the away side. Let's get into it. If I'm ever muting my mic, by the way, I need to sneeze, so be warned if it just suddenly cuts off. Precision penalty with Marcus. Lovely. Do one more. Not really timed, but took it. I also would do one more, but the start thing wasn't up then. Oh, fuck off. We should have just left it that one. I scored it anyway.
It is a fixture in English football that carries genuine resonance, no matter who's at home and who's away. In this case, Manchester United are the hosts, Chelsea the visitors, Old Trafford the venue, and it's live on EA TV.
Sorry if you can hear me drinking my water. I need to stay hydrated.
And welcome everyone to England's Northwest. The action soon to get underway here at Old Trafford. I'm Derek Ray, in position to bring you live match commentary. And my expert analyst, as always on these occasions, is Stuart Robson. I'm looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. Manchester United taking on Chelsea.
Yes, thanks as always, Derek. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully...
It may lag today, and I'll actually accept it today because the weather is poor. It's raining, it's windy, so if it does lag, that's probably a key aspect of it.
And here's the lineup for Manchester United.
He calls it a 4-1-3-1-1, but that's not it at all. Pretty much a 4-1-4-1. I've just got Bellingham a little bit further forward. I like to have one of my midfielders, my attacking midfielder, or well, my centre midfielders pushed a bit further forward. And usually that's the Bellingham or a Fernandes thing rather than a Donny thing, I think.
Starts with Toni Kroos in the centre of midfield, and the story in attack is one of a strike partnership.
I'm wondering if benching Bruno was a good idea, looking back now, but he could come on at any point if we need some magic. And also, they have Ben Yedder, right? They started him instead of Mount. Maybe his overall's appreciated a lot, because he was a really good striker last year for them. Near the Golden Boot. Of course, the Golden Boot last winner last season was Cristiano Ronaldo. It doesn't look like we're going to have a Manchester United Golden Boot winner this year, despite the vast amount of goals, but I don't really care. I'd rather have the Premier League title. Sancho, Nunez. Try to play it across to Rashford. It was offside. Ran a little early. Either that or the pass was a little late. Take your pick. I think it was probably the pass rather than the run, but it is what it is. Can I go back to Rashford, please? There we go. Go short. I knew they were going to go short as well. Rashford does really well to win the ball back. He's going to be key today. Ball rolled straight in to Malang, so it wasn't smart from me, to be fair. Now, if we could have a Chelsea performance befitting of the one they did at Stamford Bridge, where we won 6-0, I wouldn't be opposed. Havertz is out here on the left for the Blues. I play it in. I'm trying to go Donny. Well, that's a bang goal. I'm trying to go Donny, and for whatever reason, I'm not allowed. That's why they got him a striker, I suppose. It's interesting how you want to, like, I thought it were, like, when I press LB, I thought it worked to maybe, like, the closest player. Well, I have to say, this is you know, you see Donny on the edge here. I want to try and come in with him and block that pass to Mount, but it wouldn't allow me to switch to Donny, so I panicked a little bit, tried to put Shaw or Maguire in the way, and it's just a banging goal at the end of the day. It's a brilliant finish. I've got no complaints about the finish. I just wish my player switching would be better. Chelsea take the lead, and that's exactly what we didn't need here at Old Trafford. Mason Mount, double figures this season. And we can't 6-0 them now, because they've scored first. Can't crumble at this point in the season, lads. We have to. We have to keep the gas, the foot on the gas pedal. Because if we don't, Liverpool will take the title. Van de Beek, Tommy, of course, Chelsea still fight for that top 4 spot. That was from Van de Beek, so it's of course not gone to him. Marzouai gets a boot in, but catches Lukaku rather than the ball. I think the game's complaining that Chelsea aren't going for a title, but realistically, it's been a hell of a title race. Been a bit two-horse race most of the season. I mean, previous seasons, as in, well, in the first season, it was like a 5-way race, and in the end, I believe it was, if I remember correctly, it was City who won that race, but I might be wrong. But thing is, this season, it's a little bit more too teamish. Oh, fuck off. Maguire takes down Mount, who dives a little bit there, I can't lie. Oh, lovely. I don't want the pass to go to the correct player anyway. It's overrated. I like it when the game just decides to fuck me over. No, it's actually, don't worry about it. I'm just in the pass just goes to the wrong player completely. We're lagging still as well, but the weather today has not been great, so don't be surprised if there's a little bit of lag. Ho ho ho!
Well, Thiago Silva has been on the back pages of many a newspaper in recent days.
Maybe rotate a little too much today, do you reckon?
Thiago
Silva's retiring after this season. Bellingham doesn't have the pace to be making those runs. Nunez has a bit more. Van de Beek, can he get there? He can't. Back into Darwin. Oh, keeper, who cares? Darwin Nunez equalises for Manchester United as we are lagging. I don't know if we'll see the goal purely because of the lag, but the replay will show it. It's a bit lucky. Donny putting on the burners, playing it into Nunez. Bellingham was there as an extra option. Sancho, can't tell who I think it's Sancho. In the end, it's unlucky if you're Edouard Mendy, but it's good if you are Darwin Nunez and if you are a Manchester United fan. We draw level here at Old Trafford. He's not scored many in the Premier League, but he's not really had a lot of appearances in the Premier League, to be fair, Darwin Nunez. Maybe get a bit more game time next year in the Prem. So decide what I'm doing with strikers, etc. We do have 4 very capable strikers. Headed away by Gvardiol, only as far as N'Golo Kante, but McTominay covers, and now Stamina Scott. Going on a bit of a run here. Into Sancho. I've really enjoyed using this year. He has come up at leaps and bounds. Rashford, another one. Had an injury, of course, but he's come back really well. Except for that cross, obviously the cross was wank. McTominay headed to Bellingham. Couldn't quite make it through. Surprised he got around Kante. Oh, he's like a brick shithouse. Small brick shithouse, but a brick shithouse nonetheless. Mazraoui intercepts. Sends Chilwell to the ground. Rashi, Sarr covering where Chilwell should be, and Rashi has made that bit of space here. Toni Kroos on the catch-up grind, apparently. Good luck with that. The ball in again from Rashford, not the greatest. McTominay wins a header. Donny, Sancho, Bellingham. Could get a shot off Chalobah to close it down. McTominay intercepts again. Nunez, that's fucking for Bellingham. Why is who's on, like, Nunez side for Chelsea? Did I miss the memo? Oh, fuck off. De Gea has done very well. I didn't know if Mount was going to go around me, but that's all I could do there, really. Just passed it between each other. It worked really well. Now the counter here. Pure pace. Not pure ability, though, from Just ran straight to Sarr, but Bellingham into Rashford. What are these touches, man? Like, I'm not, these are not touches I'm doing. Keep pressing, keep pressing. Nice. Bellingham should get enough on that to bang it straight at his teammate because he got in the way. I mean, it wouldn't have gone in anyway, but it's beside the point.
And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. They might be able to get in.
I do have to wonder where my fullbacks are, as per usual. I don't understand. Can someone explain to me how we're not closing that down? Can someone explain? Because it won't give me some intel. I am in absolute belief. I have not defended that.
Well, here
to be honest with you.
The through ball is absolutely inch perfect, and it's a very tidy finish because there's still a lot of.
I don't know how neither Gvardiol. I don't know how Gvardiol's not getting across Mount. I don't know how Maguire ain't getting across Lukaku. It's a good shot. It's a grass cutter, and De Gea's not going to get down to that, unfortunately. But surely, lads, we can't fuck this up. Please.
And they are back underway.
I know it's a difficult schedule, but we're a 2-horse race all season. We don't want to let City into it. We don't want to let Liverpool get away with it. They're going to be beating Brentford. They're 100% going to be beating Brentford. There is absolutely no way on this planet that Brentford will be beating Liverpool. Maguire closes down Mount. And the little shit. It's a bit of shit there where I'm trying to pass it down the wing with Mazraoui and it just doesn't have any. Or with any fullback, either fullback, it just doesn't have any like juice on it. Pain in the arse. Donny, no, Donny. Cough.
And Rashford. And the ball lost here.
Fuck off, Donny. You better get up, lad. Or maybe bring on
Attacking
Bruno.
possibilities for Chelsea.
Across the other midfield area. But Donny better not be a long-term injury, man. That was for Rashford.
Pressing high
Just shows
to
how
win the
accurate his
ball.
game is. Nunez, though, keeps possession under pressure. Bellingham back into Nunez. It's blocked.
Lukaku. Havertz. And threading it forward.
Where is Mazraoui? Nobody knows.
There it is.
I just want to take a look here. I just want to take a look. Someone may be able to find him, but I have no fucking clue. Where is Mazraoui? There's Maguire. There's Gvardiol. There's Donny. I didn't mean to back off it. Fuck's sake. Where is Mazraoui? Also, Chilwell should be scoring from there. There might be a case for offside, you know. Nah, fucking Guardiola keeps him on, but... How is De Gea also... Oh, yeah, De Gea hasn't saved this somehow either. Has that gone through his hands again? Have we now gone through his hands? Oh no, it's just... I don't know how... Like... How do you... This game's a fucking joke, man. How does it just go over his hands? This game's a fucking piss take.
And that gives them a buffer.
Well, we're in trouble. Title race maybe slipping away.
Well, look at this, because he does really well.
I can't be arsed with these
to make the right passes.
high scoring,
But
stupid
should
scorelines
be
again just because
beating
De
the
Gea can't be
I
arsed
think
playing
so.
properly.
He really
I
needs
can't
to
bother
do
with
better
it.
in those situations.
I will put Henderson in goals so fast. Like, how is that not... How has that not been saved? This game fucking does my nut in, man. One more month of it and then we've got FIFA 23. Thank God, man. And that'll be half-time.
And that will do
3-1
it
down at the
for
break.
here at the Theatre of
I don't want to
Dreams.
say it's deserved because I don't know if it is, to be honest. De Gea has been absolutely fucking shit.
Not to be too blunt
The
about
defence
it,
has been
Stuart,
fucking
but this has been a
slow as
struggle
fuck
for
today.
him
I
up
don't know
front.
what's up with the
With his
defence.
game so far, as those touches show us, he just hasn't been getting into the right sort of areas.
Bellingham
That's
doesn't
gotta
seem
be- if they're to
doing
get back
much,
into
but
this
we're going to
one.
bring Van de Beek anyway at half-time. Just, I don't want the injury to be too bad. Liverpool drawing 0-0 with Brentford. Spurs losing to West Brom. I'm really hoping Brentford could pull off a madness for me today because we are in shtick. 56 to 44 in terms of possession. 4 shots to 2 in favour of Chelsea, and 1.1 expected goes to 1 in... Hold on, did that just say... Did we have 2 shots, or did they have 2 shots? They had 4 shots. Every shot on target's gone in. We're having one of those days. Sorry then. No worries. Back to normal. Back to normal service. I ain't risking fucking Donny. We need him to have a short injury.
Well, away they go again.
And fucking hell, we do need
What an
Bruno.
eye-catching display by Chelsea.
3-1 Chelsea at the break. We're going to have to pull a rabbit out of the hat here. And we've done it before. We've done it many times before, but we'll have to do it again here.
Really getting stuck
Tony
in.
gets a tackle in, but guess who's got the ball? It is just one of these games today. Mazraoui's done really well. My right mid is not making a run, so we'll play it down central. Bellingham. Nunez. That's a bit... And what earth? Right. What earth is this for Sancho? I played it so Bruno can run onto it, and it's locked me onto Sancho, who you can't even see on screen. I don't even know what the fuck he's doing down
A
there.
shocking pass, really.
Either way, it's a stupid game. We lost the ball. Why is Luke Shaw so far forward? What is going on? My fullbacks again.
Room
I'm going
run
to
for
scream.
Chelsea on the wing. Toni Kroos. Well, he's lost
Bellingham
it.
tackles Kroos.
Racing forward,
and goes.
trying to catch them out.
Not the best of runners, but he's got the ball off to Rashford.
Must be. And that
Tested Mendy at least. That was a great run in from Rashford, and he's taking the shot on. I thought it might get blocked. Pad number 14. Test Mendy. Ain't a goal though, unfortunately. We do have a corner. We may drop points here. It might be our first defeat, and goodness knows how long. The game's really giving it to him today, to be honest. Every shot on target has gone in. Maguire can't get there. Ahead of Mendy. Mazraoui wins the header. Bellingham does well. Bruno. Back to Bellingham. Knocks Mendy down. Oh, Fernandes couldn't get there to follow up.
Well, he's so sharp, isn't he? Great first save and then the recovery.
A good idea from Bellingham. Hasn't worked out, however. No shot Lukaku gets there. Good. I was going to question it. Lukaku, I got there. I'd have questions. Sancho, let's just push on this second half, lads. Okay. Right, C-shot, that's what I don't need. Why? Why? Why have you gone there with Sancho? Guardiola. Tomine blocks. I knew they were going to just shoot that straight with Havertz. Tony gets in the way. Bruno. Bellingham. But to Bruno. Nunez. It's not really the ball we needed from Bruno there, I fully expect. How has he gone for the back of me and it's a clean tackle then, yeah? Oh, lovely. Oh, fucking sick, mate. Good save from De Gea. It's fucking one of those fucking days, isn't it? Just one of those fucking days.
Well, the initial save is a good one.
I don't know how Mount's been given enough room. De Gea has saved it, but Guardiola can't get there. Okay. And it's 4-1 Chelsea. Mount, a striker, apparently works a dream. I knew he'd fucking do good today after I called him out on it. Lukaku making way for Broya, I think it is, coming on. Not 100%. Chelsea are in absolute fucking dreamland. We're in Nightmareville. There ain't any way we're getting back into this one, I'm afraid, lads. It's our first Premier League loss since that demolition against West Brom. And it's been a long time coming, to be fair. I need a moment. I need a moment, lads. I need a fucking moment. How does the ball think it needs to be navigated all the way back to my centre back there? I've aimed for Bellingham. As you can see, I've aimed for Bellingham. It's like, oh, all right, we'll decide between them and we'll go Maguire. And then Maguire, I've aimed for Bellingham, and it's gone back up to. I don't get it. I need assistance. I thought that's what was going on with the fullbacks today as well. They've just abandoned their positions. Mazraoui, I thought I might be alright today because he's just defend better than Kimi. He's been fucking invisible for big parts of this match. That's on Bellingham. Think away penalty. Oh, just fuck off, man. Just fuck off. I'm just going to think about fitness now. Think about the Liverpool game up ahead. Bring on Ronaldo for Nunez. He's been alright today, but I just. Whatever. Brent Alexander as well. He might be able to magic sign that this, but we're not getting a result here, unfortunately. If we fuck this title race now, it's our own fault. We're fucking shit today. We have been absolutely awful. Granted, yeah, a couple of our goals, have been a bit lucky, but overall, we have been fucking disastrous. Passes just don't seem to go in the right direction. Mendy, whenever I do get a shot, he just saves it all the fucking time. Maybe an outside chance we can get a goal here, but Mendy saved the shot from Bruno. Fucking hell, joined late. What went wrong today? There's a lot of things. I can't really pinpoint just one exact mistake. Defending has been all over the joint. The fullbacks haven't been doing the fullbacking, of course, as usual. De Gea's gone back to his old ways. Passes are just going a complete wrong way. But Chelsea do deserve it. I'll give him. Ronaldo can't win the header. Fucking hell. It wasn't even for him. It was from Maguire, so of course it's gone to the wrong man. Shaw's been fouled. But the game plays on.
James.
Literally landed on me, but don't worry about it.
This might be the perfect counter-attack.
Oh my god, they're just fucking beating us easily.
Defenders need to cover.
James offside, yeah, I was going to say, definitely offside.
Was really close.
But we have been woeful today, we've been deserving of the loss. Goals have been questionable, but that's about it really. I'll show you the goals at the end. You can decide. It's just a matter of positioning and passing today has just gone to fuck. Alonso coming on for Chilwell in Chelsea's final substitution. We've made all three of ours. Donny got injured just before the break as well, which doesn't help proceedings, but it wasn't really. In the nicest possible way, it wasn't really providing much beforehand.
Well, where do I start?
This has been poor today.
But it's their defending that's really
It's just that shit, like, aim for my player when I'm aiming for the player, please. And they just get through. Oh, man.
Oh, good vision.
Can I switch to my centre-back? No?
Not really the idea.
Please, one of you. Oh, God. They've been very good, very shit. Just the general fucking... How does James know I'm going to put it there, then? I mean, it was quite obvious, to be fair, but... Passing has not been here today. We've been fucking... We've been all over the fucking joint. I've got Liverpool up next in the FA Cup as well, so I ain't really looking forward to it. It's De Gea. It's De Gea. That's the answer. That's what's went wrong today. Every shot they've had on target's gone in. He's gone back to his old ways.
Well, here's the replay. He's done really well to get his head up and pick somebody out with that cutback. And the finish is really good. Low and hard beyond the goal.
How does that get past him? He's down to it early. Kante makes it 5. I have to save that. Oh, generally, at least three of the goals have to be saves from De Gea, and they haven't been. It's beyond stupid. It's been one of the days where just nothing's going to happen for us. But at the same time, we don't deserve anything either. This is what the Liverpool game should have been. This is just them paying me back because I actually got something against Liverpool. How? How? Because of fucking Ronaldo. Fuck off. I'm not playing this shit. I wanted to record 2 today, but I don't know if I can be arsed. If the game's just going to be cunt. How does that end? How does that go down there? How does that lock on to down there? I've not aimed it down there. It's got it between them, and you've gone for the fucking harder option again. If they get 6, I'll just jump to result. Don't care. Maguire in the way. I wish I'd start up Meccano, but he's exhausted, so... Maguire's had the start today, and it's obviously not paid off.
Bruno Fernandes. Oh, good technique in terms of how he struck it.
I'm about ready to fucking put my head through the TV. Any other situation, Bruno makes that 5-2. I mean, obviously he wouldn't make it 5-2 in any other situation. He put it away, but he hasn't done on that occasion. He's a little prick. I maybe rotated too much to start with, but at this point, I don't know what I'm meant to do. De Gea's gone back to his fucking I'm going to be shit ways. Reece James outpaces Sancho, which I can believe, to be fair.
N'Golo Conte.
Right, look, I know it was offside, but how about instead of saying, oh, offside, try and defend it? I know he is offside, but maybe don't fucking have that be your main priority, just in case he wasn't. It's good to see from De Gea as well, he saves the ones that don't matter. It's been a disaster class today from us, and it is a blow, because if Liverpool beat Brentford, they'll go back top, and we'll probably more or less relinquish the title to them. They do have a couple more difficult games. I believe they've got Chelsea and Arsenal to go as well. We've got Arsenal on our next league fixture. 5 minutes of added time. Let me have one more, Charlie, but just fuck off for a bit. Or don't then, I guess. Sorry, what? Sorry. Sorry, what? Oh, fuck off, man. I can't be arsed. I can't be arsed. There's no point. I've lost interest. I think what the game has thought here is we put 6 past them earlier in the season and decided to have revenge. I just can't be arsed. I don't know why Bruno's passed that. So, like, Bruno has passed it straight to them to play that through. Well, what a way to end the unbeaten streak, lads and ladies. I can't be quite fucked, to be honest. Like, I love this. Nunez getting our only goal today. At least we didn't get 6-0, I suppose, is a positive, but still could be 7. Are you fucking joking, Sancho? You're an actual prick.
And Pulisic has it. And the referee blows for full
Fucking
time.
shit game, man.
For United.
De Gea's been absolutely shite. Henderson has to start next game. De Gea needs dropping. De Gea's been good up until today. I mean, Liverpool, he was questionable, but they had about 14 shots and they only let 3 in, which I guess is a good sign. But De Gea's out for, I know it's the FA Cup semi-final against Liverpool, but De Gea's out. Mason Mount played striker today and he shut me up. Fair play to him.
His movement was dynamic and he scored a couple of goals.
We've just been absolutely fucking bantered. We've been fucking bantered. And that's why I don't want to put the difficulty up at all, because I just know it's going to be results like that that pop out of nowhere. Mount with a brace, Lukaku, Chilwell, Kante and Broja with the goals for Chelsea. We've got 1 through Nunez, which I thought might get us back into the game, but it turned out to be a consolation. Now here's Lukaku. Mount's goal was the best one as well, so I don't really know how like it didn't get involved. That's a good bottom right corner finish from Lukaku. It's good play from Chelsea. I thought we maybe intercepted it somewhere along the line, but we didn't. Fair play to Lukaku. This is one that De Gea should be saving. Chilwell here, getting the 1-2 with Mount, and it should be saved. Somehow De Gea hasn't got his hands to it. And I still don't know how, because he's right there. Maguire's calling for offside when it is being played on by Gvardiol. And that's not been saved. Mount's second goal. We did save, and it just fell straight back to him.
Well, it looks easy.
And then N'Golo Kante, you saw,
Might be onto something.
should be a save as well. It's good play once again. We haven't though, but it still should be De Gea saving that. And that last goal with Broja, that's all Bruno's fault. Don't know how it's aimed all the way back to Gvardiol. But Broja's always going to try and do a cynical foul to prevent it, but I couldn't even reach him. And they got 6. If I raised difficulty, these results would happen constantly. Exactly. I'm just happy at this level. And look at the shots difference. It's just incredible how this game decides on a whim when it wants the other opponents to win. It's ridiculous. 55 to 45 in terms of possession. 9 shots to 7. We've had more expected goals. 3.1 to 2.9. They've had 2.9 expected goals and scored 6. Game's a fucking prank, mate. Game's a fucking prank. They had 7 shots on target and 6 of them have gone in. Yeah, fuck off. Man of the match will be probably Mason Mount, but for us, if we could pick one, it'd be Nunez because he scored. We were woeful. The Bellingham actually got man of the match. Did alright in the midfield, but I wouldn't have rated him my man of the match personally. 6.9, however, for him. Darwin Nunez with a goal and a 6.8. Donny with the assist and a 6.6. He's picked up an injury as well. So hopefully that's not too serious. And if it fucking is, I'm going to be crying in the club, alright? Awful performances from a lot of people today. De Gea at the lowest. Only made 1 save. Conceded 6. Success rate of 14%. Fuck off. Just fuck off, De Gea. We don't need you to fucking crumble at this point in the season. Man of the match for the game entirely was Mason Mount. 2 goals and an assist for the Englishman today. 8.4. N'Golo Kante, of course, solid as a rock. 7.9 and a goal. Ben Chilwell with a goal and an assist as well, and 7.9. Kai Havertz with 2 assists and a 7.8. Armando Broja came on, got a goal and assist and a 7.5. And then Romelu Lukaku with the other goal and a 7.4. Even Mendy had a decent performance. He had 4 shots in his goal, and he made 3 saves, and obviously let one in. Picked the worst time to revert to his form earlier this season. Exactly. He's picked the worst time to play like shit, because I will just rotate Henderson in. I don't give a fuck. Liverpool beat Brentford. Of course they did. I mean, it was only 1-0, but of course they did. Spurs lost to West Brom, which is quite funny, but I can't laugh too much because we lost to West Brom. But it means Liverpool go back top. And we may have fucked our title chances.
Can we ask you a question?
Van der Beek's out for the rest of the season, more or less. Which means we'll probably just have to revert to the 1 strike, or maybe the 2 striker formation. Have Bruno start the majority and then Bellingham come on as a sub. And it's been a while since we got defeated. I believe it was the West Brom game. I'll have to check the calendar. Wasn't the way for it to end. That's fucking shit. De Gea, mate. I think regardless of his performances this season, good and bad, I was going to sell him at the end of this season anyway. I want a different goalkeeper, really. But I don't need you to fuck up there, man. Lads wouldn't need me to tell them. No, they know. They know. Not good enough in attack, not good enough passing, not good enough in defence, and the keeper was awful, letting in 6. There was no redeeming quality. Maybe Nunez's goal, but even then it was a lucky goal. Mendy more or less saved it into his own net. So Donny's out for more or less the rest of the season. We may get him back towards the last couple of games, but I don't see it, to be honest. And take a look at the league table. I'm so excited. But Liverpool again next to Anfield. I might just play that one just to get it over with, and then we can go into the Arsenal trilogy. Look at the table now. Liverpool back top. 106 goals we scored, and we're still in second. It's fucking ridiculous, this game. It's a mindfuck. On 75 points, Liverpool 77. Who have they got next? They've got Chelsea next. No, they don't. Yes, they do. Chelsea, if you could do to them what you did to us, mate, it'd be wonderful. I'll accept a loss to Chelsea if they beat fucking Liverpool too. Alright. And I don't think they've got any more difficult games after that. They've got Palace, Fulham, West Brom, and I missed something, haven't I? There's a game I've missed there. West Ham. I'm hoping West Ham can do something. Oh, we may have fucked ourselves for the league title, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. And it looks like the bottom 3 is more or less confirmed with that West Brom win over Spurs. Nottingham Forest are going down. That's confirmed. Now Brentford, only 1 game off, confirmed being going down as well. Fulham, 8 points to get in 5 games. It's a tall order. Oh my god, here he is. Here he is. He wants to start. Do I do it? Forest have won another game though. Yeah, they won that against... I read it the other day. Because they did it a little bit back. I can't remember who they won it against. I'll check in a sec, actually, because I'd forget. But here he is. Cup competition man, Cavani. Boss, great result. Great for the cup. I hope you still got me in mind. It'd be a fantastic way to finish my career if I could help the club win a trophy this season. I mean, we've already won a trophy this season, to be fair. There's competition for places. You're fifth in the lineup. You know what? I may give him minutes towards the end. I'll maybe bring him on as a sub towards the end. I've been playing pretty well lately. I feel really good. Hope that means I won't be on the bench against Liverpool. No, because you actually saved us a point against Liverpool in the league. So Ronaldo can start. We'll probably go to 2-striker formation now that Donny's injured though. How long was that injury for? Four weeks. He's got a sprained knee. That doesn't need 4 weeks. It's been over dramatic. Get back in the club now. All seriousness though, our game plan must change. To be fair, like I said, if I have to lose a trophy, if I have to take an L somewhere, out of all the cups I'm involved in, I'd take it in the FA Cup. Because I'd like to win the Premier League if that's still possible. And I'd like to win the Europa League if we can get past Arsenal. But if we've got some news as well, if we do get through, we will take on Ipswich, which is mental. Because I think there's still a League One side in this career mode, aren't they? If we can beat Liverpool, which is a tall order in itself, I mean, that would be magic. Are Ipswich back in the Championship or are they League One still? They're back in the Championship, but that's still mental. That's still mental that Ipswich have got all the way through. They got any big names, any regens that have done it for them, or they've had a good cup run? Fair play. You know what? Fair play, Ipswich. Not quite the Carlisle story we wanted, but Ipswich, I'll give you credit where credit's due. So if we can get past Liverpool, I'd say we've won the FA Cup. But it's Liverpool, innit? They're probably going to go full strength. We'll try and go full strength, I suppose. But this calendar is a fucking killer, man. This calendar is an absolute killer. Look at this. Liverpool in the FA Cup, a trilogy against Arsenal, and then still 4 more league games after that. It's going to be a fuckery. I don't know what we're going to get out of this season, but I really hope by this time next week we'll know And this time next week, we'll have confirmation that we've won at least... Well, I want to win all of them, really, but at least 2 or 3 of the trophies. Because we've got Carabao Cup. That was confirmed. FA Cup we're still on for now. Maybe in 90 minutes' time, next episode, might be a different story. Europa League, it's Arsenal. That could be either a good thing or a bad thing. They'll either be in top form or they'll just fucking roll over for us. I've yet to see. And then the Premier League, we know where we're at. We just have to try and win every single game from now till the end of the season. Get max points. But ladies and gentlemen, that is going to end another episode of the Manchester United Career Mode. I apologise about the result. It was poor from me today. Poor from the team. Poor from everyone. Poor about everything. No good points except for Nunez getting his goal. But I still don't even count it as a good point in a 6-1 defeat. And I apologise. But hopefully we get back on track. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to record 2 episodes today. I'm going to go for it and try and beat Liverpool because we might as well get it out of the way. But ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys have enjoyed and I'll see you very, very soon for our FA Cup semi-final. We're going back to Anfield later.